you guys, Heather here with Bookables, and I'm doing a book review today of Sisterhood Everlasting by Anne Brashares? I don't know, I can't pronounce her name. Anyway, sorry for the loud noise. That is my washing machine, which is right there, so it'll probably be loud. I can't cancel it, so yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to try to do, I know my last review was like 7 minutes or something. That's insanely long, so I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of this book and overall what I thought. This book is the sequel to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series, which has 4 books in it. And Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the second summer, the third summer, the fourth summer. And basically what the Sisterhood is about is, it starts off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the first book in case you guys don't know anything about it. It is about 4 girls named Carmen, Lena, Tibby, and Bridget. And they're 4 girls. They start at age 16. They find this, they're thrift store shopping one day, and they find these pants, these jeans that fit every one of them perfectly, and all of them are very different body shape. Sorry. Carmen, for example, she's Latino, so she's not like, I wouldn't say she's overweight or anything, but she just has a lot of curves in her. So she's curvy, and she's got, like, you know, she's a thick girl, I guess, like me, I'm a thick girl. And Bridget's very tall and slender and athletic, and Lena's just kind of, she's got curves, but she's very elegant, kind of graceful, and Tibby's just, like, I would say, a normal person. But the jeans fit all of them perfectly, which really shouldn't happen. A tall, slender girl should be able to fit in the same jeans that a very short and curvy girl would. Anyway, and so they dub these the pants, the magical pants. They call them magical pants, and they do like a ceremony around them because this will be the first summer that they'll be apart. So basically, the book follows like each one of them, like you know, 3 or 4 pages is Bridget's point of view, then it's Lena's, then it's Carmen. And so that's what basically all the books are about. They're all about summers. And this book, Sisterhood Everlasting, starts off with them, and they're all about to turn 30, so they're about 28, 29, 30. Well, they're all born like in September of the same month. That's why they're like sisters. And it just picks up where, it didn't pick up where it left off, obviously. It just shows where they are at their lives now, and that was basically the synopsis of it. I give this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it. I did love it kind of too, I'll admit that. But I wasn't in all of it, like it didn't melt my heart completely because, guys, this is a very sad book. I would not read this if you don't like sad books because someone does die in it. I'm not going to say who, if it's a main character, supporting character. Someone does die in it, and it's very sad. But it's very good for overall growth of characters. Like, you see how each of them changes from this death. Like, certain things just happen. And I do have a favorite character. I've always had a favorite character. I don't know why, but her name Lena. That's my favorite. She's the artistic one that can draw, and she teaches art, and I don't know. I've always loved her because she's just very shy and timid. That's sort of me. I'm very feisty, but I can be very timid too. I used to be very timid at one point. But I love her and Kostos together. I always have. But that's that. This book is, it's pretty good. Like, but it's so sad. I gotta admit, it's such a sad book. It just, you have to be ready for the sadness in it because I wasn't quite ready for it yet. And I was riding in a car with my husband driving when I, you know, read surgery, the sad parts, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it hits you like a wall of bricks. That's the right phrasing, I guess you could say. But all the characters just, it's weird to see how different they are. Carmen's now an actress on a TV show, and she's engaged to some awful guy. I know, doesn't everyone have a friend that's involved with a terrible guy? It's just how it is. Lena's is which, I want to say Carmen's in New York. That's right. Lena is living in Providence, where she teaches at her college where she graduated from. I forget what the name is. But she keeps it to herself a lot. She starts dating this sandwich maker guy. I don't know. And Tibby's living in Australia with her boyfriend, Brian. So that's nothing there, I guess. And Bridget is with her boyfriend still, Eric. Oh, this book is very good for character growth. That's my washing machine. I apologize. It's telling me it's done. This book is very, very good for character growth. You see how all of them are now and how they all kind of drifted apart throughout the years. There's how they can come back together and come back strong, how they're always going to be best friends until they're 80 and something like that. It's very good to see how all of them end up, because you know when you're reading your series, you're like, holy crap, what happens to them in 10 years? Like, what's going on? Nobody knows. But this book, I think it does very good for summarizing up everybody's life and how it all comes together, and just finally seeing that happiness that was instilled in the old books is finally in the end of this book. So as much as it is full of sadness, there is some happy times in this book. You finally get, I like to say, I get the big hoorah at the end. I get all my things that I wanted to happen, because you know when you read books, you're like, why is the author doing everything I don't want to happen, and everything I don't want to happen is happening? Like, I don't get it. But overall, this book is a 3 out of 5. I would definitely pick it up if you have read The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but don't read it, I don't think, if you haven't read, because it's just something about learning who each of these girls are before they're 30 just helps out so much. So I would definitely pick up the series. It's a very good series, very cute read. I love them. I love the series. And if you've seen the movies do not do the books justice at all. They really don't. What I really hated was that the second movie, like, put the second, third, and fourth book all together. I was like, what? That's not, no, we don't do that. We do not do that. But they did pick the perfect actresses, I think, to play the roles in the book, I gotta be honest. But the movies are okay. They're not the best, but it's definitely not the worst movies I've seen from book to movie adaptation. I'll just say that. The worst one I have to say was Ella Enchanted. I don't know why they did that. Why did they do that? Why? I don't know. But once again, this book is a 3 out of 5. Very good. I loved it. I have a love-like relationship with it. I kind of love it, but I kind of like it. Kind of love it. But this is a library book, so I'm definitely going to have to pick this up for my library. For my collection. I don't know why I say library. This is not a library. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was a much shorter review, and hopefully it was decent enough. I don't know. My reviews are kind of so-so. But have a great and fabulous day. Bye.